Hey guys, welcome back. Carrot jam? I bet you never heard of that. It's a Middle Eastern recipe dating back to the 12th century and it is flavored with cardamom, rose, and sometimes saffron. In this recipe, I am using rose, a flavor that I really enjoy and love. It's the perfect spread for toast but also works very well with a cheese plate. So let me show you how. So let's get cooking. The base for this is basically carrots. I've got some very nice rich deep orange color carrots. In the winter time you also get a very nice purple color carrots, or the black carrots as I call them. Even they work extremely well. So the carrots go into a heavy bottom pan. Try and take one which has got a deep sides, because this is going to cook for a while. Now this is a slow cook process, so I'm going to add water into it, just enough water for the carrots to cook through. The carrots will take a while. Switch on the heat. Now you'll probably wonder, why have I put water into the carrots and not really cook them on their own? It needs some liquid for it to cook. If I add some oil or I add some ghee or butter and saute my carrots, the color is going to go off. So this is a very good cheat and a trick wherein you bring the carrots to a boil. They also cook at the same time. They also become soft, and as you keep cooking it through and through, the water dries out completely, and what you would get is a very nice kind of a fudgy carrot mixture. Once we achieve that step, then you add in your other ingredients. I'm going to add rose syrup, I'm going to add sesame, I'm going to add lemon juice and a tiny quantity of salt. But first, let's cook these carrots. So as you can see, the water has begun to evaporate, and as the water evaporates, the carrots also cook through. But the best part is the color. Look at how vibrant the color is. It's still nice and bright orange. Now if I put oil or fat and started cooking in that, it would have got discolored. I'm going to wait till this gets entirely dry. The water has all evaporated, and as you can see, the carrots have all cooked through just the way I want it, because the carrots still have that texture. You can still feel when you bite into it that you're actually eating into a carrot. The flavors will come out well, but most importantly, it's a color which is nice and bright orange. Now I have not added any sugar at the start. The reason for that is, if I added sugar or the rose syrup earlier, it would have cooked with the carrots and the color would have got caramelized, and you would never get this kind of a nice rich orange color. At this stage, once the water is all evaporated, I now add in my rose syrup. But this is a store-bought rose syrup. It just makes life a lot easier. Otherwise you have to buy lots and lots of rose petals, blanch them and then cook them with a sugar syrup till you get this consistency. Make your life easy and buy in a bottle of rose syrup. Now as soon as you add the rose syrup, there is moisture. It loosens up the carrot mixture and it mixes quite well into the carrots. What you will also get is, as the sugar cooks through, it will slightly caramelize. It will also give a very nice shine to the carrots. I'm going to add in lemon juice. Lemon juice gives a very nice flavor with the sweetness of the rose. It cuts it off and gives a very nice balance to the jam. Although I call it a jam, this can also be called as a murabba, or you can call it like a sweet chutney. Anything is fine. I'm going to reduce the liquid down till it becomes nice and jammy. This is almost ready. Just a little more. And at this stage, I'm going to add butter. You can add ghee, is perfectly okay. I like to use butter because then I can use it like a spread onto my cracker or onto a toast. The butter also becomes a bit solidifies once it cools down, the jam cools down. So it gives a very nice feel to the mouth. Always add your fats like your butter right at the very end and don't cook it for too long. They have a very low burning point and they split up. So add it right at the end Stir the mixture together, and it may seem runny, but once it cools down, it becomes a nice consistency. A quick taste. Oh wow! Oh, the lovely flavors of the carrots along with the rose jam. Very nice. This is almost done. And at the very last stage, I'm now going to add in some sesame seeds. This gives it a very nice bite, and also visually it looks quite nice with the carrot jam. Look at that. A nice contrast of the orange and the white seeds. Looks great. There we are. All I have to do now is switch off the heat, let it cool down, put it onto a plate and enjoy my carrot jam. The carrot rose jam is now ready. It looks absolutely wonderful. I'm going to have one more quick taste. Oh, wow. Absolutely outstanding. The aromas of the roses, the flavor, the crunchiness of the sesame along with the glazed carrots, extremely nice. Now you can actually make this and put them into a sealed jar and keep them into your fridge. It will last you for a good few months. It won't go bad. On its own, it can be had. It's absolutely fantastic. I would suggest you have it with some like a cheese platter or onto a cracker or onto a toast. It will work well. If you're making, say, a sweet pulao, you can add it into the pulao at the very last stage. It'll taste quite nice. There's endless variations you can do with this kind of a flavorful and aromatic chutney or a jam. So make sure you guys try it at home. Make it for your friends and family, and don't forget to tag me. But before I say goodbye, a little garnish of sesame seeds on top of my rose petal and carrot jam. Do enjoy, happy cooking, and see you next time.